I was always fascinated about the Pokemon series. I've played Red, Fire Red, Crystal, Gold, Emerald, and Yellow. My parents soon then found out that my grades were dropping as time went by, so they banned me from Pokemon. I finally received an A, and now I'm no longer banned from Pokemon. And now seeing that I've missed 2 generations, I wanted to play Pokemon Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum, but seeing as Diamond looked best to me, I decided to go to a nearby game store and purchase it. I was greeted by the shop owner and asked for a copy of Pokemon Diamond. He then asked if I wanted Doomsday Diamond or Diamond. Well, I could always buy Diamond another day, but Doomsday Diamond could be a deluxe or a one-time only. So, I asked for Doomsday Diamond. He then handed it to me and immediately asked me to leave. Rather than seeing it inside some sort of case, I received a package. I then went home and opened it. But before I opened it, I wanted to enter the internet research about the 4th generation. Diamond had Dialga, Pearl had Palkia, and Platinum had Giratina. I then raced out of my room and opened up the package. It looked just like the original Diamond, so I thought I got ripped off. But once I opened the case, I saw that the booklet and cover showed a shiny Charizard, Blastoise, and Venusaur. That didn't bother me though. So I inserted the chip into my DS and decided to play it. Everything was fine through the intro, until it said push start. Then it said leave now, and showed a purple background and Giratina. Once I pressed start, it shouted out Dialga's cry. It was very high pitched and damaged my ears a bit. Then there were multiple options rather than the normal ones. The option showed destroy game and continue. So, I pressed continue, as I could press destroy game later if it actually meant to destroy the game. I appeared inside the middle of the ocean, and I didn't know where I was. The previous player seemed to have chose the female gender. The first thing I checked was the player card. The player's name was Rose, and had all badges and looked very blue. The playtime was 13 hours and 37 minutes. The next thing I checked was her bag. I wanted to keep the Pokemon for last because of other Pokemon creepy games like this that had mysterious Pokemon. The bag had 4 Ultra Balls, 1 Master Ball, 8 Escape Ropes, and 50 Repels. I then soon checked the Pokemon. All were level 100. She had a shiny Charizard, a shiny Blastoise, a shiny Venusaur, a shiny Dialga, Palkia, and a shiny Giratina. Once again, something suspicious. All the Pokemon learned Dark Pulse, Ominous Wind twice, and Mega Wind. All Pokemon stats were 200, and every cry was an Eevee. Well, there was nothing else to do rather than explore the terrain the player was in. I then swam across to the right for a while, and finally a wild Pokemon appeared. Regirock appeared, and the first thing that shot to my mind was to use a Master Ball. Once I caught it, text then appeared. Trainer Rose wants to battle. And immediately, my game shut off. I turned it back on, continued, check everything, and it was all the same. So instead I swam north and appeared to a Magikarp. Once I caught it again with the Master Ball, the same thing repeated. I continued the process for left, then down, and then I opened my game up once again. Now, the options were changed. There was now Destroy Game and Doomsday Diamond. Doomsday Diamond was what I pressed. I then got sent back to the title screen. I pressed Destroy Game, and a loud screech was shot out of the DS. I immediately muted my sound, but the screech still managed to get out of the speakers. I then got sent to the middle of the ocean, which was where I was before, except once I moved north, I was able to see shore. I then sailed to land and encountered with a trainer. I wasn't able to see him in any way, but he was called goodbye. He had 1 Pokemon. It was a Cranidos, but it was surprisingly named You Can't Leave. at level 10. Therefore, I was forced to battle. The shiny Charizard was the first to come out, so I used Dark Pulse to start off the battle and dealt an amazing amount of damage to You Can't Leave's HP. You Can't Leave then used a move called Pain Split, which surprisingly killed my shiny Charizard. So, I was then forced to pull out another Pokemon, which I saw. Every other Pokemon was dead, except for shiny Blastoise. But the second he came out of his Pokeball, a loud screech came out of the device, and the game shut up. Though, that pushed my curiosity further. Once again, I turned the device on, and out came all my Pokemon, and the female and male player sprites with our heads chopped off. The game soon faded to black and the menu came up, except it said press start like the usual Dialga and all that. I thought that it had returned to normal, but I was wrong. An option then appeared. You win. Then the game froze. I tried every single button. I waited patiently, and still nothing came out. Then, the game was just worthless trash. I tried turning it on and off, but the same result would occur. I returned to the shop where I bought it, and demandingly asked for a refund, but the shopkeeper refused to pay my money back. I then decided to throw the game on the street. Soon after, when I checked, the game was gone. Circle of life, or smallest bits of trash in the world. Thanks for sticking around to the end. And if you enjoyed today's story, make sure to leave a like. And if you want more like it, make sure to subscribe and ring the bell so you never miss a story. If you need more now, why not check out my Pokepasta playlist? I'll leave that on this card, and I'll catch you in the next story.